Hey everyone, Fractured here, and wouldn't it suck to be a soldier hiding in the jungle for years without knowing that your country had surrendered? Second Lieutenant Hiroo Onoda was born in 1922 in Wakayama, Japan. He worked in the Tajima Yoko trading company in China for 3 years before he was enlisted in the Imperial Japanese Army at the age of 20. Onoda was sent to Lumbang Island in the Philippines on December 26, 1944. There, he reinforced a group of Japanese soldiers who had been sent to Lumbang previously. Unlike many other Japanese soldiers who were ordered to take their own lives in the name of the Emperor, Onoda was forbidden to kill himself or surrender to the enemy forces. He was ordered to destroy the airstrip and pier on Lumbang in a bid to stop the enemy from attacking the island. However, the officers in the group he had joined outranked him and forbid him from carrying out this task. On February 28, 1945, the American army landed on Lumbang, wiping out the Japanese army, leaving only Onoda and 3 other survivors who fled to the mountains. The war ended on August 15, 1945, after the atomic bombings of both Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Living in the mountains with 3 fellow soldiers, Onoda continued his campaign as a Japanese holdout, engaging in multiple shootouts with police and killing several Filipino civilians without knowing that the war was over. October 1945. Leaflets were dropped on Lumbang Island declaring that the war was over. However, Onoda didn't believe it was real due to the amount of mistakes in the writing, but rather he believed that the Allies were attempting to make them surrender. Private Yuichi Akatsu left the group during 1949 and surrendered 6 months later to the Filipino police in 1950. In 1952, letters and family pictures were dropped urging their surrender. The 3 remaining soldiers still doubted these messages and stayed hidden in the jungle. Corporal Shoichi Shimada was shot and killed by a search party who were looking for the men. Onoda's final companion, Private First Class Kinshichi Kozuka, was killed in 1972 by Filipino police after 27 years of hiding in the jungle. 29 years after the end of World War II, a Japanese adventurer and high school dropout by the name of Norio Suzuki found Onoda and asked him to return to Japan, but Onoda refused unless his commanding officer ordered him. Norio Suzuki, who had only been searching for Onoda for 4 days, returned to Japan with photographic evidence of his encounter. Major Yoshimi Taniguchi, Onoda's now retired commanding officer, was located by the Japanese government and requested to go and meet with Onoda and to order him to return to Japan. Onoda was relieved from his duty as soldier, avoiding surrender. He gave him his sword, rifle, ammo, hand grenades, and a dagger that his mother had given him. Norio Suzuki, the now famous man who had found Onoda, died in 1986 trying to locate the Yeti in the Himalayan mountains. Currently aged 90, Hiroo Onoda still lives in Japan and speaks at schools to students about the war and teaches them survival skills. If you're interested in learning more about his life, you can read his biography, which is No Surrender, My 30-Year War. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thanks for watching.